Grand Rising. It's Monday morning. Um, Not much going on. I slept well. It was all right, I guess. um, did I just miss? I think I just missed a new moon. Or is it coming? I don't know. I don't really. I think I missed it. Damn. I think I don't know. I don't have any notifications. Anyways, I want to clarify something about the tarot. Um, I don't think every reader knows what's going on. All right. I think I can clearly see who's in the energy, and it's like 15 of you out of thousands. Okay, and every time I say something, you know exactly what it was I said, and then try to tell me it's your supernatural ability, baby, honey. I don't even call names. I used to. That's just because some weird. It was weird. There's something. Listen, there's very telling signs that it's not your ability. I would never tell her that. I would never tell him that. Is 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 what I was told. And so what I was speaking on, okay, I was watching tarot for a different person when I first started, which was September 2019. Prior to that, he's actually the person that got me on tarot. No, he's not. I had a cousin. He passed away, but I had a cousin. When he came to the family, okay, he was like an estranged child of my uncle, and when he came to us, he is who introduced me to tarot. His Him and his wife followed a transgendered voodoo priestess, and I watched a few times. And when I watched, there was one particular message where I came in. When I came in, I didn't know how to address her, and I in the chat I told her that. And I was watching. Somebody asked for an abundance spell. I wrote it down, but I never did use it. Just seemed gross, you know. Some of them are, you know. And she started attacking people that were just there to be there and had no history and were just trying to like capitalize on a trend, you know. And then she went on to speak on a child that was being bullied, and the age was my son's age, and he was actually being bullied. And I tried to address it with his father, and nothing happened, but she was telling me that I needed to do more. There's not more I could do except for tell his dad and support my son emotionally. And so that was the first one. And that was in 2018. And I was crying over a dusty dude. That was the very first thing that I ever heard on tarot, and that was like in 2018. And I was like, that's weird. That was oddly specific. but I didn't worry about it at the time. And so then in 2019, I started getting like daily tarot card thingies, like, a subscription, some generic shit. But all the interesting thing about it was all the signs that were provided with that. I was just like really intrigued by it. And that was started by the man of the hour. He gave me 2 apps and I used those apps. And then I started watching it in September 2019. And I know that, logically, no one knew who I was. But then all of a sudden they did. Because one, I was like spazzing out. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I didn't understand how it worked. But it was just too on point. Whoa. My dear, first warning. Who are you warning? I know it's not me. Let me, I don't know how to get you off of here. You're spamming. I want you to be, oh, well, now my thing, I'm distracted. Hold on. Hi. Anyway. But I wasn't spazzing out. Like, I wasn't, when I was spazzing out about these messages at the time, it wasn't because I thought they were specifically, like, targeting me or anything like that. It was just so on point and I resonated so strongly. And just not understanding why everything was going the way it was. I was really just venting my frustrations, but I wasn't like intending to harm anyone or make them think that I thought they were talking about me, because I didn't. There was no possible way at that time. Okay? I was just doing my thing and really interested in, because he's the one that showed it to me. So that is why I started looking at it for him. And that was like 2019. This is about the man of the hour. So during that time, there was a shift. And that shift, though it still seemed it was talking about him, the whole message that I've tried to convey on this channel about covert emotional incest began to jump at me so crazy that even though I was still thinking of the man of the hour, even though I was thinking about G thing, wasn't I wasn't even on that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because something happened and it could have only came to me like it could have only came to me by meeting the man of the hour. Like that was a divinely guided thing. All of it is. But the message that I needed to convey about covert emotional incest was in the readings. Nobody had a word for it in the readings. I mean, it existed. There's videos about it that are, well, actually, no. That video I'm talking about is 4 years old. So that's within the range of me starting this conversation. So nobody was really talking about it. There are videos. There's one that's like 7 years old. Okay, so it was, but it's still not widely known. So nobody had a word for what it was with these third-party energies that were parents. And I had everything that was going on, the choices that I was making, It was being guided by the tarot, but it was me. It seems like I was really, how did, there's no way, like there's no way the messages were so vague to some extent that there's no way that when I came across, like, I would come across something that I just heard in the tarot, and I'm like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. This is amazing. I just came to that exact point, and here is the moment of truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make the choice. And each time it was getting me closer and closer and closer to the name of what was going on here in the tarot. I totally abandoned the tarot for the purpose of love readings way, like, a long time before. But they were found in love readings first. And then I started looking at other ones about family members and stuff like that. And I kind of moved into, that was like my focus for a while. But even somehow, in that focus, you came up. All right? I wasn't, by the time I got to you, what I was working on is visible within the channel. And just, I'm the main character. All right? So all the other people included in this channel are supporting actors in the presentation, which the presentation is about covert emotional incest. It's really not about these dudes. That's why I get so mad about it, because it was done tastefully in the beginning, and then as we move forward, we had to move forward because whatever was going on with these 15 readers, it's like 15 of you. 15 of you were doing something else, and I picked up on it. And then I say your name or something, but like you didn't know. No. I don't know what this no is coming from. I've been doing that a lot lately. No. No. So then the channel shift focus to responding to the shit that you were talking about. Trying to, whoa, what's this? No. I don't disbelieve that any of you lack any type of gift. But I do know I can recognize when it's being exploited. And that's what happened here. I don't think every single, I can definitely tell that the energy is strong with this one. Okay. And I can see where there's some people that are definitely in the energy, and I appreciate, I might have to do another thank you video, but I appreciate those who are in the energy, don't know who I am, but just give out some of the most beautiful, encouraging messages. I love those. I live for those. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm just waiting. That's all I was doing. I wasn't watching it for that. I'm in the process of waiting. I have very distinct words I'm listening for. I've been told. So that's what I watch for. But y'all don't. Y'all think it's something else. You always have. From the day it started, you've always thought it was something else. I don't even know what most of the time. Like, what? Who are we mad about today? What I do today? You know, and it's just it's not the whole crew of readers. It's 15 of you. Maybe a few more. But the few more that I note, y'all aren't doing nothing because you're on in this shit. You just happen to be like in the perimeters watching. It's like watching a show or something. You know what I'm saying? You watch it from your cards. I got a video for you I'm gonna make here in about an hour and show you something. Y'all have a good day. Fixa. Fixa. I'm not sad. I'm actually doing much better. I've been a little exhausted. I've done a lot of, we went skating last week, and, yeah, I fell, and, uh, you know, kind of doing those weird things, so it didn't help my back at all, but I'm not sad. So, I'm out. I gotta make this video really quick for you. Thank you for listening to me. You know, I don't say thank you a lot, uh, and it's not because I'm not thankful. Uh, it's not because I'm not thankful to my viewers. I'm very grateful for all who want to come and chill. You know, uh, I'm just chilling though, and so I think my lack of gratitude to you is more of just because we're not here. I don't have any expectations for y'all to do anything for me. We're just here. You know, thank yourself. Thank yourself for finding somebody to chill with. You know what I'm saying? Everything you do, you know, I don't know. I'm just one of those people. Just do for yourself. You do not. You do not. Stop that. That's enough. But, you know, I'm grateful for those who wanted to subscribe, however many of you that is. Because, like I said, 2 years ago, I had like 2,900 subscribers. YouTube just, that was 2 years ago. So I don't even know. Those were in the analytics. So I don't know how many people subscribe and get unsubscribed and all that. I don't even care about that. But yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing well. I hope y'all are all doing well. You know, and I appreciate all my viewers. You know what, Bree? That's absolutely correct. No one does care. Because if they did, all the things that happened to me, they wouldn't happen. And that's not even true. You know what? That's not even true. Saying it's because they don't care. Because sometimes people do things because they don't know how to show they care, and then they just mess stuff up, you know. Who am I being rude to? I'm not being rude to anybody today. I find that there is always a need to be rude. You can be rude unnecessarily, but there's definitely reasons to be rude. Oh, oh, okay. Sorry, Bree. Wait, I've been subscribed. Sorry. What's going on here? I don't know what's going on in the chat. I don't usually pay attention to my chat because I'm distracted. But I'm about to leave and get off of here, so I just thought I would look down. And okay, you said not you to Bree, silly. Okay, well, like I said, either way, there are reasons to be rude, and you know, bullies bully. They're bullied. You know, trolls. You know, trolls just trying to find an outlet. You know. Oh, that's so weird. Then it starts getting weird. Come on, man. Job hunting time for me. I have a job. I take care of my child. That is a job. I'm not struggling financially. You've never seen me on here. Well, I've never seen you on here either, but I've only asked for money like twice on this channel, and I did not get the money, and I did not care. And now I'm in a better position, so it doesn't really matter. You will not catch me on here begging anybody for shit, ever again. Nothing. Not forgiveness, not love, not the money. I do not care. Newbie, you're about to get blocked, bro. That's so odd. People just be doing weird shit, and I don't know how to, like, all I see over here is timeouts. Anyways, yuck. Okay. Anyways, I'm out. You guys have a wonderful day.